ヒーロー D シリーズ
D シリーズ
ディスティニーデストロイです。
D タイム
It's D タイム。
Welcome back to D Time Duels. We're here, baby. It's always D Time to duel, and excuse the camera angle adjustment, still kind of in the middle of it, was kind of in a rush, but we get it mostly correct here, so excuse that. Gotta, change setups every game, so apologize there. But this is branded Despia versus, I'll call it Gimmick Despia. It's not even, I don't know, I hate this build. I hate this version of branded, it's not fun. Versus Neos, and you guys see they started with the branded opening, Aliber, and yeah, then fusion deployment, and look, we get it just a little better looking there, so that is good. Well, we're in a hurry. They summon, is that the Cartasia? Yeah, they summon their Cartasia, and then they're gonna go ahead and Neos fusion. They're gonna go ahead and send the Lebellion, and I forgot what other thing that they just sent there because camera angle is cut off just a little bit. Then they bring out their branded fusion monster here. Use its effect as well as because they're going to send a tragedy. So long story short, guys, I want to get Gimmick Puppet Lock. There goes the Lebellion, and yeah, we're just gonna get Gimmick Puppet Lock. It sucks, not fun. That's the Mirror Jade, and then the Lebellion from the graveyard, the Bestial Lebellion. Then the Branded Lost, then the Quim, and yeah, this is I hate this version of Branded Despia because I kind of lost a lot of respect for it because all it does is it's just the gimmick puppet is what I don't respect about it. So then they're gonna bring out the Grand Soul, excuse me. And there goes the Cartesia again. There goes the Gimmick Puppet, of course. You know, they can't do nothing without that deck. I feel like the deck does nothing without Gimmick Puppet. I just feel like it's just a bunch of beat sticks on board without Gimmick Puppet. That's just me. Yeah, say what you will. That's just me. But they build out their board here. Then they're going to use the Nadir Servant, which is actually a nice alternative if you do get hit. If the deck does get hit by an Ash, they can still play. It's not completely FTK if, they have the Nadir Servant. And then they're gonna, pop off the graveyard effects, get out the Albaz, set their Brandon in red, and then we get Gimmick Puppet Lock right here. Unfortunately, I did not draw the Call by the Grave. Yeah, then they're gonna go ahead and summon Branded in red. And then they bring out the new Lebellion, or the new Albaz Dragon. Sanctifier? Sanctifier. Then they're just gonna go ahead and Gimmick Lock me, and that's really all the deck is. That's all the deck is, right? And now we have to auto scoop. We did not draw the much desired Call by the Grave there, so. Yeah, very frustrating there. Very frustrating to deal with. But you know what though? I don't scoop. I try to stick it out just to see, because we want to just see how far we can stick it out. And you can't tell me we eat Rhoda, Stratos. We're going to get our board because we're just trying to live, but that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. We're gonna get our Spirit of Neos, but you can't tell me Omni Hero can get past this. Either way, we're screwed just the same. So, just Gimmick Puppet is so degenerate, man. They say, oh, we'll cry about it. Oh, I'm crying about it. Oh, Konami, I hope you're watching this. I'm crying about, and rightfully so, about Gimmick Puppet, man. I can't really call the deck, I can't call Branded real until it takes out until it starts placing without Gimmick Puppet. If it gets placed without Gimmick Puppet, I think it's fair to say it's a real deck. It's fair to say, oh yeah, it's a respectable deck. But right now, it's not respectable. It's degenerate with Gimmick Puppet. So if you're a branded player, you get upset hearing that, because the way I kind of trashed, is this true? The way I kind of dumped on Shifto Sister, They say, oh, shifter scissors. No, it's not. It's not good without shifter. Same thing, but this is a little worse because they combo into it. Shifter sister, Exo sister, they cannot combo into the shifter. They just have to be lucky to draw it, which kind of makes it feel a little worse. But if you guys are enjoying what you guys are seeing here in this match, go ahead and give us a thumbs up and comment down below. It's D time, and don't forget to subscribe. And with that said, we are hopping into game 2. Okay, so back to our turn. Finally, we get to go first. Now, I don't enjoy losing the die roll to this deck, Branded Despia, because we just gimmick puppet out. But in main phase 1, you guys see, we go ahead and Hero Lives, summon Stratos. Stratos effect to add a hero from deck to hand, and they don't have any hand traps. So, and we had a phenomenal hand, but we just are not the luckiest, man. So because of that, I've made some adjustments. You guys see I have the Spirit of Neos, then we go Cross Keeper. Made some adjustments, then we're going to go ahead and Chain Link 1 into the Spirit of Neos, go add a spell or trap from deck to hand. I made some adjustments. I'm back to main decking Ash. I took out the fusion deployments, so this was after this tournament. So we took out the fusion deployments because I've been siding them out most of the time anyway, and we're just gonna main deck the Ash. So just to stop this deck, I don't want to get gimmick puppeted out. Like I'm good. I'll pass on that if I can avoid it. Then engage Neo Space. You guys have seen we send the heroes and the Neospatian, summon the Grand Mole, the Polymerization. We pretty much get set up. I don't know if we get a draw. Let me see. Chain Link 1. Do we get a draw 4? Feels like it. We might get a draw 4. Yep, put 1 to the bottom. Then we search. No, we don't get a draw 4. We only get a draw 2. Okay, but we already, I think we have the Ash, which is so satisfying. Then we tag that off for the, tag off the Infernal Rage for the Sunrise. Go get the Miracle Fusion. And then we're gonna go ahead and yeah, pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and Ian shuffle the Sunrise back to the extra deck. Blazeman, go get Poly. Add the Poly. Still not done. Still a lot we can do here. And then I'm thinking about Blazeman. If I'm going to use an effect or not. It's one or the other. Let's see. I think I choose not to get the Polymerization. I think I choose not to get, or do I? Let me think here. Let me see. What are we doing? We're gonna use this dump effect. We don't add the Polymerization. We don't end up adding Polymerization, and then we send the Shadow Mist with the Blazeman. But we're locked into fusion monsters for the remainder of the turn, so we can't special summon out like something from the hand or graveyard. It has to be a fusion monster. Then we're gonna go ahead and draw one with the Ian Shuffle, which is cool. Still not done. Then we're gonna go ahead and Neo's Fusion, send those, bring out the Arm Neos, and then we're gonna go ahead and set 2. We set our, what's the name of that card? Protection of the Elements, and the Favorite Contact with an Ash in hand. How satisfying. Now get this, they're gonna go ahead and alert, that's fine, we're not gonna stop that. Neos is a nice, cool little fun threat there. And they're trying to see what they're gonna go ahead and banish. And then next, they're gonna go ahead and Quim, and now Quim, then Quim effect. We're gonna Rivalry. Then we're gonna send our Grand Mole and keep our Warriors. Now you could say, oh yeah, you complain about Gimmick Puppet, but no. First of all, I had a side deck into Rivalry, and then we're gonna in Favorite Contact, and we're gonna blow up their board. We're gonna so yeah, their Gimmick Puppet lock is built in. Ours isn't. We don't have a way to cheat out Rivalry. And that's post-siding, not the same thing. And they deserve it because you got some BS, we gotta also have some BS too. That's just what Yu-Gi-Oh is. It's always been based on who has the strongest amount of BS. You know, who can get to their BS first. And that's just what Yu-Gi-Oh is sometimes. This is what it comes down to. But let's hop into game 3. Here we are back into game numero 3. And then they're gonna, of course, I don't think I have an Ash. I'm not that good at the game. Branded opening into, you guys know, Aliber into, you guys know, branded fusion. And here we go. So fun, so cool. Wow. I couldn't be a branded fusion player. It's the same stuff over and over and over. Oh my goodness. I don't know how you guys do it. Coming from a hero player. Coming from a hero player. Do I think branded fusion needs to be like limited or anything? I don't hate the deck. I don't hate it that much. I think that's just too much hate. I just say they need to do something about Gimmick, the Gimmick puppet. It should probably be banned, definitely. Gimmick puppet, for sure. And to be fair, had I had an Ash, they lose to Ash very hard in a way. So just the Gimmick puppet, and they have to find something else to cheese out. I don't care. Like, they have the Archlord Christie line or something. It say if you ban the Gimmick puppet because there are other cards that they can do it with. That's fine. You know what? Whatever. That's fine. At least they have to put the work in and make that happen, right? So, you know. But I guess if they could, there goes the, there you go. There goes the Lebellion. But I guess you could also say that if they keep doing that, they keep bringing up monsters that floodgates the opponent out of the game. I don't know. I mean, there is Bell. I side deck Bell now, so I don't know. It has its weaknesses, but game 1 is always going to steal a game 1 if they win the die roll. And if you don't have an Ash, yeah. So, but you know, it's whatever. There's a lot of variables to it. There goes a Mirror Jade. And I feel like I'm safe from the, what's his name? Then they're going to Lebellion. I feel like I might be safe from the Gimmick Puppet lock, which this game was supposed to. Oh, I don't mean to spoil it. I don't want to say it yet. Then they're gonna go duality and bring out, what is that? Oh yeah, the guy that pops 2. Yeah. He's basically essentially a Scrap Dragon. I don't remember his name. He's a Dark Borreload, but he's a Scrap Dragon essentially, something like that. Then he's gonna use duality to draw 1, and yeah, so they're gonna go ahead and draw 1. So yeah, they got the Branded Lost on the field, and they set 1, I think. And end their turn. Now, I'm just hoping that that's not an Eradicator Epidemic Virus, because it very well could have been. It very well could have been, but it wasn't. And then finally, I believe back to our turn. I'm asking the main phases, you know, draw phase, standby, main, what floodgate shenanigan you got. Then we go emergency call. So, and we're starting to get off into time here. So that's when, you know, misplays start. That's when, you know, mess ups start happening. Then we're gonna engage Neil Space. It is so good. From here, it's looking up, right? It's looking up, but we're gonna see. We're gonna try to finish this out, and then we're gonna, you know, resolve everything. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like there's so much. I don't know. I feel like I could have played this better, and then get the Neil's fusion. We got the whole setup now. How can we lose, right? We're getting all of our searches and everything. Then we're gonna go ahead and normal summon the Blaze Man. Why did I normal summon Blaze Man? Oh, I know why. Get Polymerization. Then we're gonna Rhoda. Look at this. Crosskeeper. Then we're going to use Crosskeeper to discard it. This is what I'm thinking. To discard itself to summon the Stratos from hand to try to hit back row. But I think instead of just allowing myself to I'm trying to force stuff out, Mirror Jade, things like that, but I think all I should have done was just try to play through it like normal instead of trying to force back row. Then he's gonna Mirror Jade, I think. Then he's gonna Branded Fusion. This actually ended up hurting, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. Boom. And then those get destroyed by Stratos. New Chain Link. And yeah. Banish. The Mirror Jade in Resolution is going to banish the Neos. And that's kind of, yeah. Then we're on a Polymerization. Then he has the Scrap Dragon and pop my Stratos, which messes me up. And that's where I messed up. So see, guys, if I just simply Polymerization first, we would have been good. But I think I forced, I don't know, I just messed up there. Then we're going to Neos Fusion. Here's another part. Now we still have it. It's still in our advantage. We still got it here. Then we're gonna go ahead and we really messed up. We should have attacked the Chimera. Bring out Arm Neos. Neos Fusion. Bring out Arm Neos. We should have attacked the Chimera, but we didn't. We attacked the Scrap Dragon because we think, oh, they're gonna get a pop effect. But we forget, guys. We have Neos Fusion in the graveyard. we had Neos Fusion in the graveyard to protect from being popped. That was one mistake, but our Neos, our Arm Neos is live. And perhaps Arm Dragon level 10 would have been really good here over the Dark Arm Dragon, in this case, since it's Fusion. Then they're going to go Fusion Deployment in the start of this main phase, and then I chain the Arm Neos to summon E-Hero from the extra deck, ignoring summoning conditions, and I choose Cosmo, which is a bad choice. This was a really bad choice, because they're still going to be able to get their chain links. We try to Calamity. I should have gone into the Nebula Neos, but that ultimately ends up costing us a game, and they're going to get it off with the Albaz and fuse our guy off, go for game, and now we lose. We really had that game. We fumbled it. We did so many different misplays. But just to show you the amount of gas and options that we have, guys, it's absolutely crazy. So we had it, but we messed up, and we're still learning this deck. It's still a new deck. We draw. We didn't draw anything good, I don't think. So it was very real. Oh wait, engage Neo Space. But remember, they still have a Mirror Jade on field. It's still too awkward for us to come back out of, because we should have did it right the first time. Then they have Imperm, so yeah, that was our game. We messed up, but it was a good game. And yeah, so I'm still pretty confident about this deck. We just have to figure out, more efficient lines, things like that. It does not play like Omni. This is more and more becoming more and more different from Omni. But with that, love you guys. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one.